Hi and welcome to Shop rjpasini for great deals on eBay. I just want to start by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. Today, I want to go over the 3 different models of the Keurigs, how I clean them, a little troubleshooting tip to help you guys out with those clogged filters or if your machine's not working properly. I want to show you what I do. I'll just go over it really brief, and hopefully you'll get a takeaway from it. It'll be help to you. So without further ado, I'm going to pause my camera over here, my webcam here. I'm going to go over there, got my digital video camera set up, and I'm going to show you, talk about the different models, and then I'll show you how to troubleshoot them if they get clogged off, they're not working, and so on and so forth. So please stick around, check it out, all right? I think you'll get something out of it. Thanks. What you see here are 3 black Keurig coffee makers, and each one is a different model number, believe it or not. They all look the same, but there is one here in particular that is a little different, and I'm going to go over that with you guys. I'm going to share it with you really quick. First one, you can't see it, but there's 3 pieces of paper in front of each of these machines, okay? There's 3 of them over here. This one here, for those who don't know, is the model K10. That's this guy right here. This one over here is the model B31. And this guy over here, at the far end, is model K15. K15 is very interesting. When Keurig made this one, they made it without the water level guide. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Let's open them up, each one. Here you got the K10 model, the B31 model, and the K15. Now, the difference with this is, with this one here is, this particular model, although people may say, well, maybe it's missing the water level guide, and it's not. It's not by far. That is the way Keurig made this or crafted this particular machine, this model, the K15. Now, and I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to take the B31 model, and I'm going to show you really quick. You're going to pick it up. And I'm going to show you in here. This is the water level guide. Right now, you got to be careful. Sometimes the bottom tray slides out. Here is the water level guide. Can you see that, guys? Whoops. Okay, can you see that? It's right here, the water level guide. All right. When you pop it out, you pop out the water level guide, and it's in increments of 10, 8, and 6 ounces. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. A lot of glare here. Now, if you're looking here, whoops, got something there. Okay, we got to get that out of there. A little dust got in there somehow. You'll see it's outfitted, or it's got mounts here for this to be mounted in here. See it right here? Can you see that, guys? Maybe it's the glare is really, the glare is probably bad, but it's got little mounts over here. I think you can see it now. The lid stops closing on me. Okay, yeah, it's got little mounts over here for this to mount in like that. You would pop it in here like this. Oops, let me get over here really quick here. I'm sorry, guys. Just make sure I don't want to damage anything, because these are on eBay right now for sale. You can see it mounts on there. Okay. Now, that's with the B31 model. The same thing with the K10 model, which is this one here, has the thing. And over here, I'm taking it out of the K10 model to show you with the K15 model. I'm going to remove the tray because I don't want these things to fall and break. Over here on the K15 model, again, I gotta hold this up. There's no mounts over here. If you see, it's completely clear here. There's no mounts. See, there's no mounts here. That's the difference with the K15 model. So when you're buying a Keurig, look for the model number, and unless they change them, there's no mounts in here whatsoever. You can see there's no mounts to mount the water level guide in here. Okay, so I just want to make you aware of that. All right. Also, with these models, I'm going to do a quick demo one. Let me put this back in here in the meantime. I had my very first one I did with doing the first demo I did with Keurigs. Somebody had asked me in one of my demo videos, and I do demo videos on occasion, and someone said, why don't you put a Keurig in there, a regular K-cup in there, and show us how it brews the coffee? Folks, I don't drink Keurig coffee. There's nothing wrong with it. My brother hasn't, relatives haven't. I drink it. I just don't have it. I'm an instant coffee guy. I know people say, "Ew, instant coffee, that's disgusting." But I like it. It's my thing, right? So what I did was I got this from my brother, and he buys at Dunkin' Donuts. He was talking Dunkin' Donuts. And this is the Keurig brand right here. It's Keurig. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm showing you this here. The reason why I'm showing you this here is because on the higher end models, I sold quite a few higher end models, and one of them, I tried putting an aftermarket one in, like a different brand. It wouldn't recognize it on the unit. Now, I don't know if they changed it. I don't own a Keurig outside these I purchased, but these are all for sale. I don't own a Keurig. I'm not a Keurig owner. Not that it's a big thing whether it's owner or not. But I was trying to, it was a higher end. I don't remember which model it was, folks. I sold a lot of them. I don't remember, but it was looking for that Keurig logo right there, that little thing that says Keurig on it. Right there. See it? It was looking for that. And I put an aftermarket one, it wouldn't work. So as soon as I put this in here and it's seen Keurig, the machine operated. It was one of those electronic ones, you put the thing, it's got the digital touch things, touch screen. It was one of those. I don't remember the model, folks. I sold so many of these things, I don't remember. So anyway, to appease people out there, if they want to see it actual working, I will put this empty one in. It's empty, it's been cleaned out and everything. I got a cup of water over here. And I want to just tell you one thing, folks. When it comes to cleaning the Keurig, there's two ways to clean it. I can clean it two ways. You could run not distilled water. You probably could do that as well, but I don't use it. What you call it, vinegar, white vinegar with it. And what you do is you put the white vinegar in here. I guess half and half. Well, not half. That'd be too much vinegar, but maybe maybe so much 2 cups or 2/3 of water, maybe 1/3 of vinegar. I put in a standard cup like this here, maybe an 10-ounce cup. And you would just run it through a couple times. What I like to do is after it runs through, I will pour the hot water in here again and let it run through the system. Now people say, yeah, but can that damage it? Folks, I've been doing that on all the Keurigs I sell. I never had a problem, knock on wood, yet. So I just want to show you, the process. I also want to show you when your Keurig, if you are a Keurig owner and you do have a problem where it's dripping or it's just coming out like a little drizzle, whatever, I'm going to show you the things to do to clean it, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is cleaning it up, all right? So I'm going to move these Keurigs right now. I'm going to get one of these. I just want to have one here. I don't want to have these here just in case something happens. I don't want them, because they're all right now on sale on eBay, just to let you know, okay? So I'm going to pick the B31 model. We'll try that one out there. They all worked, all been tested, by the way. These are all operational, all tested and cleaned and everything. I'm just doing this here for demo purposes, and to go over on how to clean it out if it gets a little clogged up and whatever. I'm going to show you how to clean it, okay? So, but before I do that though, I just want to show one thing. You're probably wondering what I got a rake here for. It's a cleaning rag. It's actually the dish towel. I put this here when I'm doing a test. I don't want to scratch, because you see these things, folks, these trays get scratched up a lot. I don't know if you can see that there. They get scratched up a lot, okay? These are plastic. It's not metal. There are some that are metal. Very rarely do you find those on all higher end models, okay? And the reason why that happens, on a ceramic cup, you can't see it, but it's very abrasive over here. Okay, so when you put it in and out, you put it in and out, it keeps scratching that plastic. But if you could see it, it's very abrasive here. All right, I got water in here, so I can't turn it over and show you, else I'll be spilling all over the place. But I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The ceramics, if you feel it one day, you pick up your own, you'll feel it's a very abrasive feel. And every time you put it on here, that's how these things get scratched. People put it on there, they take it off. They put it on, they take it off. So, and they're most likely being used on a daily basis. I know my brother uses these about 3 or 4 times a day. He loves coffee. Same thing with me. I'm like that myself. Anyway, so yeah. But with that set aside, that's what the rag is for. I want to let you guys know too. If you buy from me, folks, I know this is a Panasonic, but I want to show you though. I print out. I don't know what other sellers do, but I do. I print out documentation for the item selling. Now, this Panasonic operating thing, I know it's for the phone, cordless phone. This here is about, maybe 8 pages, whatever. I don't mind printing it out, but the reason why I do that, folks, is because even though you're buying something pre-owned from me, actually, this is a different model. Yeah, this is a different model. Okay, I'm thinking of the other one. This is on sale as well. But I will print out, I will go out and I will print out the instructions for the, for people. This way to help them get set up with that there. Now, the same thing applies with the Keurigs. Like this is for a TV, weather band, whatever. The radio is up for sale, whatever. but I just want to show you really quick what I got here. These are all for different things, but here's what I really want to show you guys. I print out these here. Okay, if you buy a Keurig from me, you're going to receive one of these here. Okay, what it is it's instructions for the Keurig B31 model. Okay, now it's the same thing. K10, B31, K15, they all operate on the same processing, okay, as far as operating. When you get this, if you buy one of these from me or any Keurigs, I'm going to print out the instructions, okay? And it's a 2-pager. You get the one over here, how to press the power on, so on and so forth. And then you're going to get this one over here, it gives you a little illustration on, how to do it there. Now, I know it sounds kind of funny, but I say, geez, how hard could it be to operate a Keurig coffee machine? When I first got it, I didn't know anything about it. I know it's not rocket science, but some people, I had a question from a person who bought one. They said, how do you operate it? And it was that first time and only time. I said, that's when I'm going to start printing out these sheets. So the person didn't know how to use it. The woman didn't know how to use it. Because how to use it, I sent it to the website. My first demo I did on it. And I also gave it the website to download the instructions. And that's why. Now, I'm just saying, it's only one person, but, I just thought it'd be nice to do it. So whether people want these or not, you want to throw them out, that's up to you. I wouldn't recommend it, but you're going to be getting these 2 sheets when you purchase this from me. Okay? All right. Now, and again, this here is... this is for the K Mini Plus. I got this one once before. Like I said, Keurig makes a lot of these here. The Keurig K Mini Plus, it's a very narrow, rounded thing. It's a very, I don't know if you can see in that picture what it looks like. I know there's a lot of glare here, folks. I don't know. At least that's what I'm seeing my cam thing here. All right, maybe I moved it up a little. You can see it's a very narrow machine. Really good. This thing sold quick. This was, I think this was a pink one. And the reason why I kept this here, because if I come across any more, I'm just going to run these copies off and send it to the people. This is, I think, a 6-page or whatever. And it gives the instructions and how to use it. I don't know if other sellers do it. If they do, they do. They don't, they don't. I do. I think it's an added feature. I think it helps. So for me, I'm going to be doing that. I also have another one over here. When I purchased the Keurig, one of these booklets came here. Somebody probably took the same idea, and they printed this out here. This is a nice one. I could run copies off, but this is quite a bit. But they must have did the same thing, and they ran it off. And I'm holding on to this as a master copy. I'm not going to be sending this to anybody. This I'm going to keep for myself because I do sell Keurigs, and it depends. I could make copies of this and send it to the people. But for the most part, I'm keeping this one here as a master copy. All right. Now, with that set aside, all that talking, I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here on the side here, and I'm going to pause my camera. I'm going to do the middle one over here. Let me get that paper right there. I'm going to do the B31 model. And I also want to say one thing too. If you look at my my descriptions, folks, I will note in here. Okay, some of these here have the brew buttons with the name on them, as you can see here. Like sit up here, this says brew, and this has just a little button there like that, the indicator. Throughout the course of the use of it, during previous use, a lot of them wear off, and that's always in the description. Now the B31 model, unless it's the way they made it, I don't think so, but you can see there's nothing here. There's no brew button, it doesn't say brew, and there's no power thing here. I think Keurig probably, they put it there, and people probably cleaned it as time went on. I would think, I don't know. And that's why it's faded on it. I put on there faded off. The words brew and the power button is faded off. On this one over here, I'd have to definitely say that is the case. On the K15 model, the brew button's faded here, but yet the power button's got the little thing there, and it looks like it's getting ready. It's starting to fade off too. Well, I don't know. I guess they stencil it in or not. I don't know. But maybe you might do a better job of doing it, maybe embossing it or something like that, putting the lettering in it, emboss it so it doesn't rub off. But that's why I send the instructions, folks. Okay? All right. So let me pause my camera, and I'm going to show you how I clean it, and I'm going to, just do a little demo here, and then hopefully we'll end this video. So I'm going to pause the camera, and I'll be... Okay. Before we get started, just want to turn this guy around here, and you'll notice on here, on all the Keurigs I sell, you'll see this little cardboard thing I put here. Alright, that is because during shipment, when I send this thing out, I wrap it up in plastic, of course. I put this in here. I put this cardboard here so it does not scratch the unit. I don't want you guys to get something scratched. So I'm very meticulous with that thing. Like I said, it's a little thing, but it makes a difference, you know, because during shipment it can go back and forth, and therefore you can scratch it. I try to make sure these things are well taken care of before I send them out. Anyway, always pre-tested before I send them out. Okay, we're gonna put it in here, connect it up, turn it around here, and before I get started with that, I just want to show you really quick here. Sometimes people have problems where it gets clogged up. Don't forget, you're putting these things in back and forth, you put new stuff in here. There's a little needle in here, and I'm going to go do it with my cell phone. I'm going to just show you really quick because, well, actually, yeah, let me show you my cell phone really quick. Okay, what you can see here now is that this is the cup over here. Now, if you could look in here, try to get in here, we can get the light, the best light in here. Let's take this off really quick. You're going to see in here, I don't know if you can, but there's a little pin right over here. Can you see that, guys? See that little pin? I think you can see it now. What you want to do, okay, is you take this off, of course, this part. Always check in here to make sure these are cleaned out, okay? Because sometimes they get clogged up with coffee grains. Whatever, believe it or not, they do filter through there. What you want to do here, this is going to be redone again. I don't know how this got like this here, but this has to be redone again here. I didn't realize that. I guess when I did the last test on this one, this was the last one to be tested. So I always give it the once over anyway. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that little hole in there is clean, okay? And what you want to do is take a clip, paper clip, clean one, okay? Very clean paper clip. Bend it out like this. Like this, folks. Okay, we'll leave it like that. And you want to do is you want to go into that little pin right over here. Okay, what you want to do is go like this with the pin. You can get it right. Hold on here, folks. I'm sorry, guys. It's hard to see with this thing here. It's okay. And what you want to do is you want to go through here. You want to make sure this is clean. This was already done. Okay. And you want to just go a couple, you know, give it a couple of pokes through there like that, okay? But you got to get it in here. Use a small paper clip. Don't use a thick one. You might damage the pin in here. And these are very sharp, so be careful when you're doing it. You don't poke your finger in here, okay? That's one way to clean that out. You also want to make sure that these are cleaned out as well, okay? So if your coffee is dripping out and it's not working good, it's most likely you got a clogged pin in there, okay? So once you do that, that should take care of that problem. Now the next thing is going under here. I'm going to tilt this over. Let me get I'm using my phone here to assist me. And what you want to do, okay, let that bend down a little like this here. I don't know if you can see it. See right over here, folks? See that pin? Okay. Now, if it's not properly dispersing, again, what you want to do is take this pin. If I can get my hand in here. And you want to do, and don't go too much in here. You want to go like this a couple times. Don't do it because I think this is where the rubber hose connects in here. And you just want to clean this out a couple. Just do it very gently. Don't go too, because I think this is the hose is connected to this here. And you might pop the hose in there if you go too much, you know. So don't be abrasive with it. Just give it a couple times. Make sure there's nothing in there, okay, like that. That's how you're going to clean this here, okay? So I showed you how to clean this. This is going to have to be redone again because, like I said, this is the last one I did. I guess when it dried out, I didn't dry it properly. But that's how you're going to clean this out, okay? Most likely, this is going to be a problem too. So when you're putting it in, this is the K cup holder, right? When you're putting this in here. Let's straighten this back up again. Hold on for a second, guys. Okay, so I showed you that's one of the problems right there, okay? You might want to check that out as well, okay? All right, let's pick this up now because I don't want to lay him down like that. There we go. And yeah, this guy I'm going to do because this is the last one I tested out. It works, but it looks like a little sediments went in there. But anyway, so we're going to put the K cup back in here again. All right, the K cup holder. All right, the thing's already plugged in because people want to see see me put this in here. Some of them, one of my videos, they want to do this here. So I'm just going to put this in for argument's sake. So you get your K cup because it's been used a couple times for testing purposes. It's cleaned out though, it's okay. So what you're gonna do is to set this up, let me move my little thing over here. Actually, I'm gonna switch off to my other camera here, okay? So bear with me for 1 second, guys. Okay, so now I showed you how to clean that up. I put the K cup in here, just for demo purposes, an empty one of course. And you're gonna close this down first. Let's close this down first. You can leave it open first, but either way. And you're gonna pour your water in here very gently like this, so you don't want to splash all over the place. Like this. Okay. I'm going to put this over here so we don't scratch it, because this is on eBay for sale. Alright, we're going to leave it there. The water will not drain unless you lift this up. Okay? Okay. Once all the water is drained in there, add the reservoir, close this, power it on. A blue light pops on here. It's going to say brew. Now, when you do that, if you hit it, it's going to turn red, right? The unit is going to warm up. Now, sometimes people want to know the time, how long it's going to take for it to warm up in between cycles. I don't know. I never really took the time. Let's see. It's going at 1 o'clock right now. So let's see when this thing actually kicks off. It's 1 p.m. over here on the east coast of New York. Let's see how long it takes to brew. So it's 1 p.m. right over here. Well, actually, it's 12:59. You see that? I don't even think it's just smoke and mirrors. All right, it's 12:59. It's going to be 1 o'clock soon here at 1 p.m. Okay, and then I'll show you my watch again when it finishes brewing. Yeah, because sometimes people will, eBay will put on, they think they have times. People want to know, like, how long it takes in between cycles, but, we'll do it live now. Again, this is the B31 model. The 3 models I showed you, the other 2 include this one here, is, what do you call it? They're all on eBay right now. They will be sold eventually, just to let you guys know. Okay, I'm going to do it when it completely finishes the cycle. Then I'll show you my watch again. I want to wait for it to actually finish. Okay. Bingo, there it goes. It's 1 o'clock. It's, 1 o'clock. So that wasn't that long. It was 12:59 and it just turned 1 o'clock, to 1 p.m. Okay? So that's the brew cycle in between. So it does go pretty quick. Now, what I want to show you is, after I clean these out, like I said again, you can use white vinegar to clean it. What I do to clean the inside to see in case there's any sediment, I will take this hot cup of water. Now people probably say, this is crazy, I wouldn't do this here, but I've been doing it right along and has not damaged anything. I would only do it 1 time, 2 times, whatever, not a lot. People may say, yeah, but you know what? That might mess the seals up over here. You don't leave it in there long, okay? What you want to do is, if there are any sediments in the reservoir itself, you can leave it there for like a little, maybe so many seconds, whatever, and then eventually drain it out. Well, the reason why I do this is because the hot water, being it's nice and hot like that, if there is any sediments in the rubber hose in there, that when it goes through the reservoir and the processing of dispersing the water, it'll take it out. Okay, so let's do this here. Let's drain all that hot water in there again. Make sure it's all drained out. Close the lid. Close that. Hit the blue when it turns blue. Like that. Turns red. I'm not going to time it again. It's 101 right now, but you've seen the first time. It's going to probably brew a lot quicker because the water's already hot. It doesn't have to take a long time to heat up. I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time. I would only do that maybe 1 time, maybe twice. That's it. That's if you feel like your system's not dispersing the water properly. I would only try it like that. And folks, take my word for it, there's no leaks around here. It's not going to damage the seals or anything, because people might say, yeah, it might damage or crack. It does not. It doesn't crack, believe me. I've been doing that right along. Like I said, you put the vinegar in there with the water, and then, like I said, and then, you could do that cycle again with the fresh water when it comes out. And there you go. And it has the auto shut off. Okay, And there you have it. It takes a little time to shut itself off, but yeah. So anyway, these are on eBay, and you will get the instructions with it. Like I said again, and you see is what you get over here. Like I said, everything here is intact. Remember, on the K10 model, the K10 model does not have the water level guide in here. Okay, it does not come with it. It's not outfitted for it. So just to let you know, and that's on the K10 model. So if you order one of these here from me, if you do order at, and you don't say, here, where's the level guide? It does not outfitted. It's also listed in the system itself. Okay, just to let you guys know. All right, that ends this demo for this here. I hope it helped out. Again, if you are interested in these things here, they are on eBay, any of these coffee makers. Before I go, I want to show you the farberware really quick, what I got, and then I'm going to close this video out. So I'm going to pause the video, take this off, and I want to show you the nice farberware pots I have. I just picked up a while back. I picked up one yesterday. It's a stovetop one, brand spanking new, and I want to show that in case you guys might be interested. So stick around. That's coming up right now. Okay, here we have 3 farberware pots. Again, different models, and I'm going to go in really quick. This guy in the middle here is a little interesting. This cap here is plastic. All right, I just want to go over this with you guys right now. All 3 of these are on eBay right now. Okay. The thing with this one here is the piece in here, the plastic piece broke. It's a mount over here, so it sits up like this. It doesn't go all the way down like that. But rest assured, it's been tested. Everything works fine. There's no leaks whatsoever. So I just want to let you guys know, everything on these units is pretty clean. Now you're probably wondering, when I send these units out, you're going to wash them anyway, but they've already been washed and cleaned. The power cords are always inside, okay, on the electric ones, okay? So we're going to put that back in here. Really clean, as you can see. Nice and clean, pretty clean unit. Inside, pretty clean as well. And this is the, I just put this in really quick here. Make sure it sits in there. If you're looking for a nice pot, there's nothing wrong with it, folks. Okay, nothing wrong with it. It's been tested. No water leaks. I know the price saying, geez, it doesn't settle down. These things could be, I think they could be purchased off of eBay. I'm not sure. I thought I seen them, but they're kind of a little pricey. And I didn't want to buy it. If they did have it, I'm quite sure, I can't remember verbatim, but they do. I think they do sell these here. But the reason why I wouldn't buy it is because then it would have to increase this price on a pot. And therefore, if I increased it on a pot, I don't think nobody would buy it because they say, no, it's too expensive. But believe me, it doesn't leak, okay? This one here is the super fast. I think they're all super fast, right? This is the super fast coffee farberware pot. It has like little blemishes on here. I don't know if that's probably from my hands. I'm sorry. Yeah. So and it says over here fully automatic. You can see that there. Okay. When I look for these things, I always make sure these are not cracked. The housing is not cracked. There's no chips on here. I always try to get basically the cream of the crop when I see them, which is very, very rare. Very rare. Okay. So this guy's pretty clean. It's the this is a 12 cup. Yeah, this is the 12 cup. Yeah. Well, they say 10 to 12, whatever. Yeah, it's a big pot though. You can see it's pretty big. Okay. So that's that one there. This one was picked up first. This is second. I picked this up, I think, last week sometime. Same thing. Nice. This is a nice one. Everything's intact with this one. There's nothing wrong with it. But you could see the different models. This one came out with the plastic thing here. The top, you can see percolate. This one just has a lid on here, the plastic part here. Again, same thing. Nice and clean. You can see that there. And again, you always get the cord in here. Well, people always should wash things out, even if they are brand spanking. These are all pre-owned, just to let you guys know. Same thing. Pot's pretty clean inside. Okay, tested. All right. So we got that there. Just a quick shout out for these pots. That's all. And last but not least, and this one here. Oh, just in case you're wondering, this is the farberware super fast Model 2, fully automatic. Okay, this guy's pretty clean. Looks like it was never really used. Look, a nice and shiny thing here. Again, if you're buying these here, let's say you're buying to resell, make sure you buy them and you've got the there's no cracks in there like hairline stress cracks. The water doesn't sit in here, but you don't want it to be cracked either. So I try to get the cream of the crop one. This one here is really nice and clean. And let me give you the model number here. I'm just telling you there's different models. Well, this one here, I'll give you the little one there, stovetop, in a second. Just to let you guys know, you ain't gonna probably see it too good because of the glare in here. I'll read it out to you. The model is NI 142B. I don't know if you can see that there. NI 142B. That's what this one is. Okay, let's put that over there. And this one over here is, just to let you know the model number in case you're curious. This is made in USA, just in case. I know some people want to know where it's made. It's made in the US. And this model number is model 142 HD, I think it is. Can't really make it out like that. Looks like 142 HD. Okay, so that's what this model number is here. I have to wipe them down once over before I put them away for storage because my hand's been touching them. And this little guy I picked up yesterday, brand spanking new. This is brand spanking new, open box. Well, I go by the number over here. There's a number over here real quick. It's it's a little stamp over here. I don't know if you can see that there. I'm sorry, folks. I apologize. Right over here, I'll read it out to you. It says K12C. My webcam's not going to. Well, this is actually my digital camera. All right, it's not going to focus in. Anyway, and well, they call these Yosemite, whatever. This is the Farberware. I call it the Classic Series, and you can see it's got the label on it still. Again, Farberware made it. This is stovetop, of course, and they made it with the plastic. They took away the glass. I don't know why they did that. Glass is better than plastic. Let's pop it out. I know, first saying, it's brand new, you don't have to show us, but I just want to show you anyway. But here you go, you got a nice clean thing here. Alright, you're not going to find no cord in there, of course. And this guy's all ready to go, nice and clean. You know, so you're all ready to go with this here. If you got a stovetop, alright, it goes in there like that. You got a little dust in there? No, okay. Should be dusted, brand new. Okay, and that's what we got. And again, this is the Farberware Classic Series. Okay, all three of these pots are on eBay. I have to wipe them down. They're all up there right now. And just in case you guys are wondering the date, today's date is April 11, 2021. So if people watch these like a year from now, they will be gone, long gone. Just to let you know. But I just wanted to throw that. I figured I did the Keurigs where I said let's give a little segue for the Farberware. If you guys are interested in these here, and folks, I want you to know one thing. You're going to get, if you buy these things from me, they're fully guaranteed, warranted, whatever. Well, not warranted. No, warranted. You get a full day, 30-day money-back guarantee on that, okay? On any product you buy, new and owned, okay? New and pre-owned, all right? So shop in confidence. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. I'm not a fly-by-night guy. I've been on eBay for over 20 years, since July of 1999. You can check my profile out on eBay. It's still there. No smoke and mirrors. So if you guys see anything you like, please don't hesitate to contact me. All right. So that's the end of this video. I'm going to go back to my desk. I'm going to close this video out. Okay. So I'll be right with you guys. Okay. On these things here, on the side, when you have the open sides of it. Well, that concludes this video, folks. I hope you got a little takeaway from it. I hope it was helpful in some way. Like I said, I basically was just going to do just the Keurig, tips on that there and how to clean it up in case it gets clogged up, whatever. And I figured, I got the Farberware. I figured it's all related, right? Percolators, coffee makers, whatever. I figured, why not put them all together? So basically, like I said again, folks, they're all everything that you buy from me. And this is the thing I want to say, folks, also. If you do go to my eBay listings, if you could do me a favor, it's up to you. You don't want to, you don't have to. Please check out all my positive feedbacks. See what other people are saying about the service I offer. Okay, like I said earlier, like before, you get a full 30-day money-back guarantee if for some reason you're unsatisfied with it. I work with my buyers, and a lot of the items that you see here, I just showed you, and all my eBay listings are all with best offers. All I ask is if you guys make a best offer, keep it reasonable. I'm pretty fair with the prices, I think. That's why I make best offers, because you guys might, what I put out there for what I'm thinking it's worth, you might think it might a little different in pricing. So if you guys could, like I say, keep a fair price, it may be greatly be appreciated. The purchases that you make off my off my eBay listings are here to they will help and support not only to help support my YouTube channel, it helped me to keep creating these, to help keep creating these videos. So I hope you guys like the videos I put out. On this channel, I do not discuss religion and politics. I do the reseller news and Let's Talk eBay. So those are the things I talk about. I'm also a vlogger, so there may be times I'll be vlogging about something, business related. Not like, let's say, it won't be reseller news or Let's Talk eBay, but it will be business related. The content I put out here, folks, is to help inspire and share. I want to see you guys become better sellers. And if I could share information with you guys, I don't charge anything on this YouTube channel. Well, you're watching on my YouTube channel, but yeah, I don't charge anything. I don't have any books to sell you or anything of that nature. No, what do you call it there? Merch, T-shirts, or anything. Maybe down somewhere time, down the future, down the line there, I could. I'm not allowed right now because I don't have 1,000 subscribers, but maybe I could put out merch. I could start putting T-shirts out there and maybe open up a Patreon account. And if people want to support this channel, they could, help fund it that way by buying the merch or by just funding the, if you want to go through Patreon. But right now, because my channel is small, it's growing, and I'm so grateful to the subscribers I have. I'm always on the lookout for good products. And like I said, there's going to be a change in merchandise I'm putting up. A lot of the girls' clothing you see there is for my daughters. They're giving it to me to sell. So it's not thrift store bought. Not that there's anything wrong with thrift store bought items, but I just want to let you guys know out there, well, ladies out there, that is, that anything you see, I know they're very petite size, small, medium, whatever. But I have petite daughters too. But anyway, so that's what that's all about. I don't want just throw that out there. But again, I hope you guys again like this video. If you get a chance, check out my other videos. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the reseller news today. I got to process this video here, and we're going to see where it goes with that there. But I hope you guys do like the content that I put out. And if you do, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out the videos, please hit that bell notification icon. And I just want to say, lastly, again, thank you again to all the new subscribers who subscribe to my channel. It is really greatly appreciated. My milestone is to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, hopefully before the year's over, and hopefully with your help. And if you like the content they put out, hopefully you like me. We could both achieve that there. You could help me out that way. That'd be great. That's a good way of supporting the channel, is by hitting that subscribe button. So that'd be really grateful if you could do that for me. But anyway, it is Sunday. I just want to say in closing, if you are thinking about selling on eBay or you are a seller on eBay, I'm wishing you guys all the best in sales. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is April 11th, 2021. Thanks again. Have a great day. Stay safe. Until next time, bye-bye for now.